deck the White Numen Sacred Animal Tarot. I acquired this deck via just a link below its mass market. There are limited editions. I think 1,111 of them are limited editions. You'll see in some of the channels that review or do unboxing. So I pre-shuffled, and this is your spread today, Gemini. Let's dive in. In the recent past, you have Four of Cups. Current present is Justice. And again, we're reading all in upright today. Page of Wands, what your person is currently thinking about. Thinking and or feeling. Nine of Pentacles is how this person views you. And Six of Swords is how do they feel about you. Temperance is how they want to move forward, or what is the current actions on their part. Three of Pentacles is what is hidden in the issue between you two or the party you're dealing with. Six of Pentacles is advice, what the resolution might be. And Eight of Swords is the outcome for both involved. And the bottom of the deck was King of Cups. Could be the overall theme for this spread. And right underneath the King of Cups was also the Queen of Cups. So we have divine feminine and masculine counterparts. That's amazing, Gemini. So what I'm seeing here is a very emotionally invested relationship. Even though you are an air sign, Gemini, you seem to be well paired with this counterpart at this time. So I'm going to place these two together so we see them. The bottom of that was Eight of Cups as well. So there are a lot of emotions running high at this moment. And in this spread at this time during Taurus season, there are a lot of issues that do need to be discussed here. And I do see overall, we're going to clarify why Justice is here and why Temperance is here as well, and see if we have a clear understanding of what's going on. So give me a second to redo the camera and we'll be right back. Okay, so the person that you're currently thinking of is Page of Wands, someone who is a fun-loving fire sign, possibly Gemini. They might be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or have fire in their chart. And it seems like this person is, look at the figure here, he's very well dressed, and he's very fun-loving and in need of exploration. So this might be a newer relationship, or this person might be younger than you. There might be an age difference, possibly. If you're a woman, you might have a younger man in your life right now, or considering to become involved in a relationship with one. Recent past, you had Four of Cups. So someone, I believe this is your person that had a kind of either a falling out or some sort of they kind of screwed up, they effed up about something in the past. And I'm seeing that I'm seeing someone who called them an asshole. So it's someone who effed up. They were kind of apathetic, or some sort of not putting enough effort in the issue. This person that you're dealing with, Gemini, was disinterested or kind of at a self-absorbed place in their life. And you guys were talking, texting, calling each other, perhaps even, sleeping with each other. But it was kind of just like a flirtatious, supposed to be like a one-night stand type of situation, but it turned into something more serious very quickly, because there seems to be a lot of chemistry between you two, with the King of Cups here and the Queen of Cups being both of these divine feminine and masculine counterparts. There's definitely a really good chemistry between you. And it just took a little bit of more effort on this person's part, and they effed up. So you, in turn, asked for more in the current present. You're both working on a more of a give and take balance. And I think that this is a really good sign that this is Major Arcana Justice is going to work out in your favor. You see a lot of reds here. Even with the Nine of Pentacles, this person sees you as a Nine of Pentacles, someone who is very successful in kind of in their material life. They have a lot of abundance. You have some wealth, you have some independent wealth here, and you're prosperous. You own your own business, and you have you both match in a way where you have the red. The red symbolizes a lot of passion and still a lot of heated arguments. Sometimes you might bicker a lot. You might have some very passionate fights sometimes, but it looks like you are, we're going to clarify this in a second. There's some issues that are still in terms of balance needing to be fixed. So today we're using the White Sage Tarot mini decks to clarify why is justice here for the current present. We have the World. Okay, wow. So a second to shuffle. Make sure this is well shuffled. Why is the World here? So there might be a situation where you're both looking at the long-term issue. So the World seems to be here because you're in it for the long haul. And then we have Six of Swords clarifying, and then one more. It's interesting that you just have a Six of Swords here, and then also in the fifth card where how they feel about you currently is Six of Swords. It seems like they value their freedom a lot, and they want to get past this issue. They want to move on from this issue. I think there's no worries about breaking up, but there seems to be some sort of issue they want to move on from. So Five of Swords, again, clarifying Six of Swords. You have the World, you have these three, clarifying justice, with the bottom of the deck being Page of Cups. It doesn't seem like there's issues. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. This person is more immature than you and possibly younger, and they have some issues with, I believe this is signifying something from their childhood. I'm seeing someone who is fun-loving and kind of got away with a lot of things as a young person. So they kind of relied on their elders and kind of getting them out of sticky situations. And they always use their emotions and, you know, their cuteness. You know, if you have younger siblings, you know, they get out of everything scot-free because they're cute. So they have like this charismatic personality. So yes, they're very charismatic in the sense because Page of Wands here with these all three pages. I mean, you've got everything but the swords at this point. You're dealing with someone who is a charmer. Could be a player in the past, but I see this being more of just the makeup, their genetic makeup of their personality. This is not something that is easily changed by anyone. And you or other people might be trying to change this person, but it's not easily done. So we put this back here. And so you have the World, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, clarifying. I believe this is your person or you, Gemini, who someone has moved on from a position at work or a job that they were contending with some sneakiness and a lot of conflict with Five of Swords here. There was some competition in this field, and they were in a transition in Six of Swords moving on. They completed and achieved something with you. And I think that they're focused more now on the relationship, the personal relationship, instead of their livelihood or career. Refocusing everything on to you. And that is why you're now in a better place together. And they've kind of risen from this Four of Cups situation into justice with you. So these clarifiers might be explaining the person that you're with right now. There might have been some sort of a change recently with their job position or livelihood that has brought them closer to you in a personal way. They also see you as Nine of Pentacles. You might have to be more cautious in the fact that they do see you as some sort of prize to be won as well. You're more in your material assets are something that this person really values, and there could be, and depending on the situation, there might be more dependency on you for, you know, paying for things. Perhaps they're living with you and they're paying for everything at this time, and there might be some sort of financial codependency going on. With the Six of Swords here, I think that, again, this is how they currently feel about you. And with the Six of Swords, it's just something that they want to release at this time. This argument that you guys had, I think what's happening is that they just want to release. and move on from this issue. And I think I'm seeing someone say you were an asshole because you weren't pulling your weight. Perhaps there was some issue where this person was getting away with not paying for something. I'm seeing that maybe they weren't paying for a big purchase that you made. Perhaps it was some sort of appliance or household item. Three of Swords. So yes, there was possibly some heartbreak, possibly was some sort of third-party situation that you and this person got into a tiff about, and could have been, I think someone's ex came back during possibly last year or so, when everyone else was just at home. They probably contacted them, and that's why there were so many swords here. I think there was a lot of communication back and forth between this person and their ex, so kind of drove a wedge between the two of you. So let's see why Temperance is here, for how do they want to move forward. Because I think the World clarifies justice in a way where someone had something big happen in their lives. So Wheel of Fortune clarifying Temperance right now. So let's see, let's pull two more. So it's just, you're leaving it up to fate where this relationship is taking you guys. So Wheel of Fortune and Temperance, both very good. Major Arcana. I'll leave it up to faith. We'll just see what where luck takes us right now, and we'll pull some oracle messages in a second here to clarify our intentions, and some angel cards. Why is Wheel of Fortune here? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, they do want a new cycle, new beginning with you. The World was definitely clarified with Justice, balanced, new beginning, new cycle with the World, and Ace of Pentacles here. There's certainly some patience involved with Temperance as well. If you see Temperance here with the Ace of Pentacles and the World, there is a learning curve at this time with this person. They're just not as mature at this time. They're in a very mature state of affairs right now. So there's no financial worry on your part. They kind of rely on you. You're kind of their anchor at this time. There's no I don't see any third party indiscretions happening any probably last year in 2020 that this person had some ex come back into their life. They're communicating with them. Perhaps they were emailing them, hitting them up in the texts, and they kind of ignored that. They're back with you now, and this doesn't seem like an on and off situation. Perhaps it was for a bit, but you guys are both firmly in this together with a Justice clarified here. Does this person had a lot of swords to contend with at this time? And perhaps it was with, if it wasn't a work situation, it was possibly the third party that you thought they were in, or past person that came back into your life at a time where you guys were trying to reconnect. So let's see, the hidden issue is Three of Pentacles right now. So there is a lot of issues where you guys want to try to work together. Injustice being here in Three of Pentacles, there's a sense that you need to be collaborating in regards to your material comforts here. So I think you want the person, Gemini, to be pitching in, being more equal give and take in a material sense, and you want to see this success on both parts, and you want to base this relationship on equality, and you want to see this person more financially independent in that sense. They could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. There could be some Taurus energy here combined with the Page of Wands. They could have fire and earth. You both could have some water in you. A lot of cups here are signified, so symbolized in King of Cups and Queen of Cups. I think Gemini might have a lot of water signs, perhaps Venus or Mars. The water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, making this a really great physical relationship. So water signs are trine, so during this time, there's a lot of trines going on. There's, I think, planetary influences. Jupiter is almost at Pisces. The sun is in Taurus, and the moon is already in Scorpio. Oh, I mean Mars. So Mars, the moon, and Jupiter. Mars is in Cancer. So there's certainly a trine going on. So with both of you having more water in your charts at this time, there's more increased passion and perhaps more of a physical attraction to each other at this time. Great chemistry between you two right now. So I digress. Going back to the Three of Pentacles, it just means that you wanted to have a more collaborative goal with each other. And then how this is all playing out is Six of Pentacles. So definitely you are sharing the wealth in this sense, and you want to do equal give and take with justice and Six of Pentacles here. So these two here do represent that if you're willing to be sharing the wealth and giving and sharing with each other, this will be a good relationship and offer you both personal wealth in the sense. I see someone saying that they want to invest in crypto. So I think your partner or you both are looking into like NFTs and like doing a lot of like your homework on investing right now, and perhaps sharing a life together, and you're combining your resources to do some investments together. And then with the Eight of Swords here, as the possible outcome of both, we're going to clarify here. It does seem like the bottom of the deck with the clarifier, the Sun. So the Sun clarify the Eight of Swords here as well. There just seems to be a bright new beginning. I think this is a new cycle of the relationship for you guys with the World and the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles being here. You guys are just combining, you're pulling your resources together and your material assets together and trying to see how that's going to work out. You might be in a live-in situation or some sort of a investment where you're looking to buy a house together, possibly, or property. And let's see, Eight of Swords clarified by the Sun, Page of Cups again. So this person is looking to really invest in this situation at this time. There is a sense of still immaturity this person's side. And I don't feel like this is you, this is your person. Perhaps they're a little bit mature in their new business or their new venture or their new job right now. One more card to clarify, Eight of Swords. Possible outcome for the both of you. So Two of Wands, yeah. So with the Sun, the Page of Cups, Two of Wands here, you guys want to begin this new cycle and head in a direction where you both want to collaborate on something more in a teamwork situation. See these greens, they're very material driven. So your relationship is right now focused on accumulating material wealth. This could all kind of work out in your favor. So let's get some divine feminine speaks to divine masculine messages here. And let's see when you guys picked up from Justice, from Four of Cups to Justice, where this relationship was headed from recent past to current present. Was there anything that involved some sort of third party situation? Divine feminine, why is Justice and Four of Cups here? Sometimes we make things harder than they need to be. I am open and approachable. How about you? Or how are you? I think this person that you're dealing with, this Page of Wands person, they are they're very fun loving and you guys have a lot of fun. I think that you want them to take life a little bit more seriously. Perhaps you're the serious one in this relationship and they're trying to just loosen you up. I'm seeing kind of Wheel of Fortune as well as the Two of Wands, Page of Cups as well. They wanted to, I'm hearing someone say, I want to take a vacation. I think this person, they left a job already. They want to kind of invest, refocus their time on you. Perhaps this taking to another level, taking this relationship to another level. And they want to like go off on a trip with you, and they want you to have more fun in their life. Let's see what else here. I started to feel safe with you enough to let my guard down a little. Your coldness hurts so much. So I think this person is they're thinking that you're a little bit too more, if you're the feminine counterpart in this situation, perhaps the Queen of Cups, you were letting them feel a lot safer. You're comforting them at the time that they met you. They let their guard down, but you kind of iced them out at a time where you thought that they were having some sort of affair or some sort of third party situation. Perhaps you guys weren't official yet, so you were already thinking that this person wasn't worth the time. And that was probably right before you got back together again. And then let's do masculine cards. What you think, Gemini, of this person at this time. You made me feel something. This was confusing. So
it looks like I think this is more on your part, Gemini, that you felt confused by this person. You thought this was like kind of you're going to pick up at a more heavier place in your life, so you guys weren't on the same page at the time, and when you perhaps met, there was a lot of chemistry, physical chemistry, but there was just no long-term plan to be together at that time. So this has possibly changed. I'm seeing, yes, it has changed, because you guys are planning a life together. There's Pentacles, there's Temperance involved, there's the Wheel of Fortune involved, so there's definitely more planning going into this relationship now than ever. And then one more for the masculine side, what they are thinking. I'm trying to do this with my head, not my heart. Okay, so I think this again is pointing to you. Perhaps you are the King of Cups, even if you're female in this relationship. Take it as it resonates. It's no gender specific. The woman is King of Cups and the man is Queen of Cups. You can interchange this as you see fit. I am trying to do this with my head, not my heart. So they're trying to put a lot of rational thought behind why you should be together at this time. So with you guys both being the counterparts of Queen and King of Cups, there's an issue where you're using your heart more than your head, and you can't help but to be attracted to each other. You're very like magnetic. Your magnetic chemistry kind of draws you together, even if you've spent more time apart recently. That just keeps coming back together. So let's pull some angel cards. What is the advice for Gemini and their person? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And the bottom of the deck was soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So there's a lot to work on, but there's a definite possibility that this could be the end-all be-all person for you. It says passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this might be pointing to you or your person, Gemini. Someone needs to let go a little bit more, let go of the reins, and not think too much about accumulating wealth, and perhaps too concentrated on, material things. They just want you to concentrate on each other at this time, and being, again, the counterparts of King and Queen of Cups. You both are emotionally vested. You just need to show each other that you are. So you're going to have to express that more. Okay, one more for Numerology here. So what advice for Gemini and their person? Again, you could check your other placements at this time: Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Moon, Rising. Okay, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Oh wow, so Gemini, you just pulled yourself out of this Numerology deck. This definitely points to something is going to happen. I think this is either you guys are taking your relationship up to the next level, or you're just deciding at this time to keep balancing. With Justice and this full moon in Gemini coming up, there's a lot of balance, give and take. There's a lot of issues or inequality issues. So you need to balance this out with this person and have a heart-to-heart discussion with them if this is what you want. And the bottom of the deck was show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Beneath that was your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So yeah, you guys need to work on some issues with your need for equality with this person, equal give and take. Show the world the real you. So you guys need to be true to each other in order to make this work. Okay. And then the bottom of that was communication is key, new moon in Gemini as well. Wow. So yeah, you're driving this relationship, Gemini. Your call at this time. So you're fully in the commanding. You're the one who can pull the reins a bit or let loose a little, being more practical. I think you have a sense of freedom with this person, and this person is providing you with the youth and joy that you haven't felt for in a long time. So good on you, Gemini. And if you like this video, check out my other videos if you have some Moon, Venus, and Rising and other placements. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.
You wanna know
I love this for full moon. In the full moon in Scorpio, I wanted to use something that I haven't used to clarify. These are really nice mini cards. They're easy to shuffle and handle.